Hey, would you look at that? He's back. So I just wanted to say, over the last couple of months since I've been gone, it's been a journey learning new strategies of self-help, and not just for others but for myself. And I feel like it's been a few things that have been flipped on their heads recently, and I do understand now a lot of these things are for the best. And I'll dive deep into some of the topics over the coming weeks. But one of the things I really wanted to express and talk about today is developing yourself in new ways that you've never really believed that you could, and having the confidence to be able to step up and know that you're ready for the next stage is something big. And it's not something that we know deep down, but by rewiring our thoughts and our old patterns, we can then begin to understand ourselves on a deeper level, and what needs to be gone and what needs to stay. It's like reforming old beliefs and old patterns is something that we can, call upon whenever we sort of feel like we're ready to take the next step. But if you don't feel like you're ready, then if not now, then when? Taking a step up is something that may be daunting, but at the same time, it's something that's very beneficial for us. And it's something that we all should do, because at the end of the day, and this is something I wanted to express, is that we've all come so far from where we were. No matter who you are, you're not the person you were yesterday. You may not feel that's a good thing sometimes, but at the end of the day, it's like a spiral going upwards. It's not just a cycle. It's understanding that whatever happens, it happens for a reason. And that's a big part of this whole ordeal, is that, once we understand that even the back steps are still progression, if you know what I mean. So even if we step back, we're still further than we were before, because, I take time sometimes to think about what the past was like. Even though it may have been a good time in my life, would I really want to go back there? That's something that I've come to understand about living in the past, is that, we've come so far from there. And no matter if we've taken a step back from that life, we've still progressed in our strengths and our wisdom towards life. And that's something that I wanted to talk to you about. And at the same time, with my beliefs of the future, it's changed in a way that, you can't really control outcomes as well as your mind likes to perceive they can. I mean, you can still have manifestation, but at the end of the day, you can't control the whole process. And taking things on the chin and having the courage to be able to step up and, face those demons that you have locked away for so long. It's something that is very powerful, having the courage to take things on the chin and being strong enough to be able to confront those battles. It's very important. And one of the things that I have learned recently is being more open. So what I did with that is being more relaxed in different scenarios in my life. So it's just as simple as that, relaxing the muscles, relaxing the nerves. Another thing that I learned for living in the moment is focusing on what you can perceive in front of you and bringing your awareness into your external surroundings. That's something that I've been learning, and, bringing in what I can hear as well. It's just taking those things that I sort of felt like I wasn't using enough, that I was preaching about but not really practicing. And that's something that I've come to understand recently. And it does play a big role in my life in understanding awareness in the moment. It also helps me with, being able to perceive people's emotions and understand people on a deeper level, which then gives me the opportunity to help them in whatever way is needed. But at the end of the day, another thing that I've learned is that you can't force things. If they're not ready to help themselves, then you can't really do much for them. And understanding that, and you can be there for them as much as you can, but at the end of the day, you can't tie their shoe for them. They've got to tie it themselves. So I just wanted to touch on a few things like that today, just to give you a better understanding of a few things that I've learned recently. So if you'd like, and no pressure on you, you can always comment in this video what you have learned recently and how it's impacted you, and the more understanding that you've had towards life because of it. I also wanted to touch on, I've done a 4-day meditation challenge on Gumroad. The link will be in the link will be in the information tab of this video. I just wanted to touch on that. It's a 4-day challenge where you can sort of reset your mindset, which is why it's called Mindset Reset. So that's a donation-based scenario. So if you'd like to, donate to the cause and get a bit of recognition and reciprocation for yourself, then go right ahead. I'll see you very soon. Thank you very much.